Hey everybody, it's Lee with Life Hacks for You, and I wanted to show you guys what we do right around this time of year. It's late fall. We're going to be doing a bunch of jam and jellies, and I want to let you in on a couple of really cool secrets. If you live in the Portland greater metro area, you can go to a place called Morrow Brothers or Everyday Deals and sometimes get really good deals on organic produce. So here I have a flat of organic blueberries grown here in Oregon. This flat has 8 separate clamshells. Each one is a pound, 2 ounces. And so right here I've got 8 pounds, so 9 pounds of blueberries in one flat. I've already processed 2 whole flats. Here's all the clamshells from them. And this is what we've made, is some blueberry jam. And you can see the blueberry jam setting up just right. And that's the thing that we're going to talk about, is a lot of times jam recipes call for a lot of sugar. I'm going to let you in on this one right here. So if you look right here, it says 1 box, 2 quarts of fruit, 7 cups of sugar. That's crazy. That's 1 cup less than the amount of fruit in sugar. When I put that in a bowl, it completely filled a huge mixing bowl up. I'm doing a lot, so I get that part. Like this is just half of it. There's some boiling. We've got some more over there waiting to go. So, I know that's a lot of sugar. There's got to be a way to cut the sugar and still get everything to set. So here's what we found out. So as I'm going, I was writing down how many cups of berries I was putting into the blender, and then how many things of Sure Gel I was going to need. So I made enough to use 6 of these Sure Gels. 5 Sure Gels. That would have required 35 cups of sugar. But I was able to make this recipe with 24 cups of sugar. And the secret is 1 cup of ground chia seeds. So you take a cup of chia seeds, put them in a coffee grinder if you have one that's clean, and grind them to a fine powder. They're almost unnoticeable inside the recipe when it comes to the jam and stuff like that. Blueberries have little seeds anyway. You don't even notice it. But you mix that in, as long as you want to make sure you mix it in thoroughly, and I use an immersion blender to make sure that there's no chunks. But when you do that, you're able to make a thing of jam with quite a bit less sugar. So that's pretty important. And that's all we're talking about. Is the secret is chia seeds. So to make it so it doesn't take 20 minutes to show you a video on making jam, I'll just let you in on the secret. That's the whole point of the video. Use chia seeds, and that will help you a ton to be able to make good jam without using as much sugar. It's a considerable difference. We're saving pretty much 10 cups of sugar on this batch specifically, and that works out pretty good. But I just want to let you guys in on that. Try it out for yourselves, see if it works for you. If you got a comment, leave it in the comment section. I hope that works. So we ended up with a lot of different berries left over from our jam session. I've got about 9 pounds of organic blueberries, and a good way to store them is to freeze them. And I'm going to show you guys a cool way to do it. This way it'll make it to where it lasts a really long time and it's easy to use. So here we go. I've pre-rinsed my blueberries, and I'm going to take a cookie sheet like this one, and I'm just going to pour them out and spread them and try and fill the whole cookie sheet. Anytime I find any stems, I'll pick them out, or little ends of flowers or anything like that. And I'm just trying to get one level in the pan all the way. And I've got a little bit more than I need, so I'm going to use some of these in the next pan. Well, what we're going to do is, once we get these set, we're going to put them in the freezer, and then after they freeze I'll snap the pan and it'll loosen all of the berries. When I say snap the pan, I'll just twist it until it pops all the berries loose. And then I'll put those in a Ziploc and put them back in the freezer. And when you do that, it makes it really nice for smoothies and stuff like that, because you can just take out a few cups or however much you're using to make your smoothies. Utilize what you need and then put the rest back in the freezer, and they're really easy to access. If I was just to put all of these blueberries in a bag and stick them straight in the freezer, which I have done in the past, they will compact, and when they compact, they'll all mold together and be one huge frozen lump, and it's really hard to use them after that. So this, I'm spreading these out, and I'm going to freeze them separately, just in the freezer on these sheets. And once they're frozen, then I'll snap the pan like I told you, and we'll put them in Ziploc bags, usually just a gallon Ziploc bag. Now I'm gonna freeze the rest of these clamshells, so I'm gonna have a good 10 pounds, because there's an extra pound left over from another flat of blueberries in my freezer. Now if you notice something that's already a little bit too squishy, just set them aside. I'm gonna give that to the birds tomorrow. And I'll keep doing this, and I'll give you a quick update when I get done with everything, so I can show you how much we come up with. All right, so we pull them out of the freezer, and it's pretty easy. Just pretty much all you have to do is just kind of twist your pan back and forth. And I'm going to use a spatula, 1 gallon Ziploc. And now, when I put them in the freezer, they're pretty much all going to be separated and easy just to pull out a few at a time. They won't all glob together. And they're clean, so I ended up washing them really well. And they make a great treat too for the kids. That's what another thing I like about it is. Kids just love blueberries, are really good for you. You can add them to all different kinds of dishes, yogurts and things like that, waffles, whatever. Makes it really fun to have them. But anyway, that's it. That's all you have to do. Is just stick them on a pan, freeze them, stick them in a bag. I'm gonna pull another pan out. And what I like about this method too is it freezes really quick. I mean, it's like within 30 minutes, these are frozen and ready to go, which is so fast. But yeah, I'm gonna fill this bag. I got another one going, and that's it.